You know what time it is. It's Ohhhhh Beehave time with our host, Kayla Bee. She's gonna take it to Yokai Nite, who was hosted by Kirby herself. Now sit back, relax, because it's showtime. Give it up for Kayla.
Thank you for joining us on Ohhhhh Beehave. We have another great episode for you guys. This time, we're going to be interviewing Kirby. Don't know if you guys have ever been to her events, but you guys are about to have the most tremendous episode ever, full of anime and excitement. So, talking about excitement, let's go ahead and get my co-host on, Eddie Lovecraft. Everyone, welcome Eddie Lovecraft. Woo! Oh, yes. Yes.
What's up?
Not much, man, not much. We're back again, second episode. Thank you, everyone, by the way, for watching the first one. We really appreciate it. It was,
Thank you.
Yeah, it was a lot of views.
Yeah.
So far, I was impressed.
100 million.
Yeah, 100 million views, legit.
Did you hear my phone just go ding?
Who was it?
This is when you're unprofessional and you come in to the set with your phone on. But it's off now, so we're good.
Yeah, we're not a very professional establishment anyway. So, so listen. Like I said, Kirby's on the show today. Mm-hmm. It's going to be super exciting, super fun. We just went to her event, Yokai Nite.
Yeah, absolutely.
So lots of footage for that event. But if anyone doesn't know, it's an anime-themed event, right? Yeah. So like some of you vanillas might not know, but if you're hyped to what Yokai is, super fucking fun night. But I had a question for you. If you could put any celebrity in an anime, or just say, hey, this guy seems like he would be a great anime character, who would you pick?
Well, that's a great question. But before we get to that question, we do need something. You know what that something is?
What is it?
It's time to get buzzed!
Yes! We didn't like the last intro, so we're trying something new. Hey! Guys, this is Mars. Hold on. Cheers! It's nice to meet you. Oh, yeah,
wait,
Mars.
Wait.
Let's take a shot, Mars.
Cheers,
yeah, listen,
cheers.
We don't wait for the shots, man. We do them right away.
Clean. Delicious.
This one went down my mouth. Mars, before you go, shaken or stirred?
Easily shaken, for sure, without a doubt. Easily, just better quality.
Yes, my kind of man. Woo! Thank you, Mars.
Thank you, Mars. Thank you, Mars.
Ooh, feeling frisky now.
Right. So
warm my body up.
Yeah. So back to your question. We're feeling better. We're feeling. I'm feeling like I'm with it. I'm feeling yokai.
Oh, so yokai.
So, yeah. So you asked this funny question, and actually, just like 2 days ago, I jumped into the first episode of Interview with a Vampire, which is there's people that don't even want to watch it because they're comparing it so hard to the books, plus the movie from the 90s, right? So of course I'm going to compare it as well. And as I was watching, it came down to who is the greatest Lestat.
Oh.
Right? And I have to go hands down is Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise. So me and my girl are watching that show. And then we went through the rabbit hole of watching Tom Cruise interviews. Now, Tom Cruise interviews start from like you're cracking up to he becomes like a total psychopath.
Yeah,
right?
dude, I was going to say, that's kind of sketch. Why did you decide to make your night so traumatic?
It just kept going down that train, and you just can't stop. So it led to this one that was like a 60-minute one where he was just like, he just wanted, it looked like he was going to fight the person. And the interviewer, all he asked was, do you and Nicole Kidman still get along? And he was like, why would you ask that? And it went through mayhem. But if there's anyone that could be an anime character in real life, it's Tom Cruise because he's so, like, I don't know, he's so animated, you know?
Like a villain?
Definitely a villain, but a villain you kind of like because who doesn't like Tom Cruise?
I mean, I guess. I was going to ask him to be on the show next week, but now that he's such a dick, I don't know about it. I was going to be a little bit lighter. I was going to say Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart?
Because he's already so animated. I feel like he would be a great anime character. Like, could you imagine, like...
But he'd be a good guy for sure.
Okay, can I do a combo? Can I do The Rock and Kevin Hart as like a duo?
Yeah, I could see them like drawn out already in anime form, so that's cool.
Yeah, like imagine like Kevin Hart trying to like kick The Rock's knees. And you have like the big like fucking...
And then Tom Cruise comes with a sword and like stabs him.
Okay, we're gonna have to like patent this idea. No one else take it. It's recorded. Our idea. Our original fucking content. Listen, you know I like having you on the couch.
Yeah, yeah.
But I like having our guests on the couch more.
Absolutely.
So your ass has to get up.
So goodbye, everybody. I'll be in the background.
Yes! Thank you, Eddie! All right, guys. So the moment has come. I almost want to put like jock jams on. Dun, dun, tch, dun, dun, tch. The moment of truth, guys. If you were a Yokai Nite last week, or maybe not last week, you know, this is a pre-recorded. I guess I'm just babbling here, right? That was what we agreed to?
Yeah, just keep going. We got to
just
mic
keep
her
going.
up. We got to mic her
Oh,
up.
okay. Well,
Drop it in there.
I'll just drink my beverage then.
Wherever it goes, it goes.
All right, let it go. All right, we'll cut this out. Don't worry, everybody. This mic ain't going as fast as I want it.
It's not gonna get cut out.
It's staying in.
I can't say any secrets. They'll hear me.
Announce it.
Okay, now we can do it again. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Kirby! Hello, Kirby!
Yeah! Somebody give me a biscuit.
Woohoo! Yes!
Amazing.
And I just want to go ahead and say all of these wonderful outfits were provided by Kirby here. So I'm Jigglypuff, and we got Jigglypuff here.
Oh, you're gonna make me fall asleep if you sing like that.
Oh, you gotta watch out! You gotta watch out with his voice. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. I really
Thank you for having
appreciate it.
me.
It's gonna be super fun. I have some questions. Oh.
Oh, wait a second. Do I not get a shot?
Yeah. Oh, you're right. Let's get
Come on.
Woo! Man, I'm forgetting about the booze. Maybe it's because we had some before.
Oh no, I don't forget about booze. Don't worry.
See,
I'll always
smart.
remind you. I'll always remind you.
All right, cheers.
To being young and hot and getting everything we want.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Wait, I noticed that Mars is not on the shot. We got to get him a little
Oh, no.
closer. A little closer.
Yes.
Now he's in. Now he's in.
All right.
To being young and hot, getting everything we want. I've been saying that for years and it
Yes.
hasn't failed me yet.
Love it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, it's hot. It's warm.
You feel the warmth.
Ooh, my body's burning.
My organs are burning right now.
Would you like a drink? Would you like a drink?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh god, I usually take shots half that size. You're trying to kill me.
No deaths on this show, at least not with it being recorded in advance.
If there was a death on this show, that's a lot of clout right there.
Talking about death, I was going to ask you about this. We were talking about Death Note before we started recording. So, like, I'm going to throw myself under the bus. I'm like, oh, yeah, get it. Get it, girl.
My Kirby. I love him.
I'm not, like, the biggest anime fan, and it's not because I don't like it. I think I just never got into it. So
Poser.
like, yeah, I know, Poser.
I was about
Poser
to,
for
no,
sure,
I mean, you said it, not me. Like,
I was into Pokemon. Like like Jigglypuff.
oh,
legit is
Pokemon
my
Go, you're
favorite.
outside, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
We going outside, going to different gyms. There's actually a
Yeah.
really cool gym by my house. But anyway, regardless, when did you start getting into like the anime scene? What was that like for you? Like, was it an awakening? Did you just stumble upon it? Like, how did that work?
My dad would watch like anime stuff and also stuff like Kill Bill, those little anime
Ooh.
scenes. I've always found them like super beautiful and super artistic. It was just a gradual, like, I started with watching Cyborg 009 when I was like 9 years old, literally. My online name used to be JPanther009 for Cyborg009.
Wow.
And then I got invited to my first anime convention when I was in 8th grade, which was 2008.
Yeah.
And it was like so shitty and so small, and there was like 6 people cosplaying. But it was like such good vibes. I was like,
Yeah.
damn, these are people I vibe with.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And then it was just like grew from there. Like whenever I had to do a cosplay and find blue lipstick, I'd go to makeup places and they would not have blue lipstick. They thought that was too weird.
Yeah.
And now you find that shit online everywhere. And wigs, like everything.
Oh, wigs, my faves.
I'm just so happy with how much it's grown, like the whole anime culture and how commercialized it's become. Downside though is that now I feel like cons are too like convoluted with people.
Yeah.
You sometimes can't even get inside a panel now. But that's still a good thing. Like,
Yeah.
it's always a good thing when anime is more popular because it used to never be like that.
And it's funny too because I feel like us as Americans, like, we were kind of exposed like late in the game, right? Like for me, like I was exposed to like anime and different kind of like animations through Toonami. When like Cartoon Network had their thing, and so like I would be watching like Gundam Wing and like all these other things, and it was like super fucking fun. But like this kind of like art, this culture, like we're so behind on. Like I feel like there's still so much to be explored, and it's of course so international. Like now we get to join the party.
Yes.
Like it's so much fun, just like how you were saying, and it's developing and blossoming like in our country, and it's just super fun because you get to meet like-minded people. Like that's always been a thing for me. I love cosplaying, so like the fact that I could find people who like getting like dressed up and geeked out over the things that I get excited about is so cool. And then to express it, just like you were saying, with the wigs, the makeup, the costumes, like, the best. Like, it's like its own form of art.
When I was younger, my dream was a world where everybody had colored hair like anime characters.
Yes!
And now I see people with green hair. I see people with blue hair.
Yes!
I had my hair every color, and then I had to cut it super short and then grow it like, I went through the damage, but it was worth it.
Yeah, of course. I'm like, I baby my hair so much. It's been green for 10 years.
Oh my God.
Because, so this is all old color.
It looks healthy.
Thank you. Well, because I never bleached the bottom. I only bleached the new growth, which is like tip and trick for everybody. But let's see. So now that I'm grabbing my cards, because we just got into this super cute conversation. Kirby, who are you and what do you do? Because you seem fucking cool as fuck, right? Like we just started it off hot, but like nobody knows you, right, on this show. So like let's go into it.
That's a deep question.
Right?
Who am I? I am literally just a weeb that has been wearing cat ears since high school. Got meowed at because I grew up in Hialeah. Nobody really understood.
Yes.
But conventions is where I found people that were like very similar to me. And I've been going to cons since 2008. So I was at YasumiCon when they had that at, what was it, FIU?
Oh, yeah.
And it doesn't exist anymore. And it got absorbed by MizuCon. And now MizuCon still exists, but it had to be rebranded a couple times.
Yeah.
I was there for the glomping days, the yaoi paddle days. It's just also interesting. Like, I love the anime culture, like more of the people aspect, because I wrote a comment recently that just as a silly comment, but then I thought about it and I was like, damn, that's true. Weebs only go outside for two things, which is Pokemon Go.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to say three things. Pokemon Go, anime conventions, and Yokai Nite.
Yes, I was going to say. So, like, Kirby hosts her own events, too. So, like, how did you get into that? How did you go from being someone who attends events to somebody who organizes events?
It's funny. I feel like I manifested that because I took business classes in high school, and when they say, what do you want to be when you grow up, you kind of just bullshit it just to write the paper. And I'm like, I want to do anime conventions because that's what makes me happy. And with like somehow in life, everything went together, and now I get to like host events specifically for the weeb crowd, the weeb demographic. I got into it I got out of a breakup of 6 years and had to just rethink my whole life. And I started saying yes to opportunities.
Yes.
So whenever someone asks, hey, do you want to help me out with this? Yes. Hey, do you want to be in this video? Yes. Why not? I'm not doing anything. And it went from helping a friend to becoming more and more part of it. Like my friend Panther started to trust me more, and we would have like little lunch dates and just come up with ideas for what's the next thing we should do.
Oh, I love that. Like a mastermind. Like you're just kind of like, how can we get everyone involved? Like we know that there's like this untapped like market here. Because like again, what you do is different than like a convention because conventions are big, huge. There's panels of people, there's everything. And then like each convention has its own like after party night, right? But like what you do is you're catering to those people who like attending those events but want an actual like nightclub experience.
Yes.
And that's like, that's not something that's typical, at least down here, for sure. Like,
I knew it was lacking because I've been waiting for something like that. Like, I wait for a con, I go to the dealer's room, I shop for an hour, and then what's next? I wait 8 hours for the after party. I start taking vodka shots in my car.
Yeah,
I see other people in the parking lot, and I'm like, yo, you want to take a shot?
Yeah.
And that's how I make friends
Oh,
at
nice,
cons.
nice. And then not only that, like, how do we know that we're gonna like the music, right?
Oh no.
Because like you don't know
By
with
the
cons,
time-
it's very hit or miss, right? With the DJs, like
Yes,
very
yeah.
like they either treat you like straight up children, or like they go like almost too hard, like or like irrelevantly hard. I guess is the best way to put it.
Yeah.
Like they're just playing stuff that like is not the vibe for the event. Like they just completely don't know what's going on.
Really quick, we have someone in the audience. Someone in the audience who is one of the party goers.
Ooh!
We consider him a weeb. Are you a weeb?
I would definitely consider myself, unfortunately, a weeb from the heart to the soul.
Unfortunately.
Since I was like about 3 years old, I've grown up on anime, so it's been part of my life.
So he is an anime enthusiastic person, and we got to ask you, who is your anime crush?
My biggest anime crush is Shootin' Doji from Fate Grand Order, and besides that, anyone from Evangelion, because I grew up on that and just cannot get over that.
No, nice picks, beautiful people in all those animes. But who is your human
What about
crush
the evil?
that is like a human celebrity in Hollywood?
A human celebrity in Hollywood would be very difficult to pick. I couldn't answer that immediately. No, I can't think of someone on the spot.
This was going somewhere. I was going to ask you, is the anime crush better, or is it the Hollywood crush? But I guess it is the anime crush is stronger than that.
2D over 3D any day, for sure.
So before we go back to you, Kayla, basically it comes down to anime always wins. Always.
Every time.
Back to you.
I just don't understand why there's no love for the big girls. What's up with this Jigglypuff and the Wigglytuff? Ain't no.
What, you don't like the Evas?
Yeah,
You-
what's up with that?
Come on.
I see. Well, that was something, Mars.
It's okay.
No
Maybe I
judgment
could be
here.
your celebrity crush one day.
Yes, that's the hack. That's the hack. Becoming a celebrity. So, let's see what else I have. Oh, I mean, of course, the whole reason why we're here. You hosted Yokai Nite. But before we get into the footage and all that of that, you also hosted Kirbycon,
Yes.
which was essentially, was it a con for yourself or was it a con for the people?
All right.
And who came up with the title?
There's
Was
a
it
story
you?
behind
Yes,
that.
tell me.
Okay. So, while I was with my ex,
Yes.
I wanted to host a house party called Kirbycon
Right.
for my birthday. Just a house party.
Oh, that's fun.
because I've been to a birthday party for Benjamin Torrens and Benji. He's a DJ who does anime events. They had a BenCon for both their birthdays, and I thought that was the
Aw.
coolest shit ever.
Yeah, of course.
So I was like, I want a Kirbycon, but I didn't plan for it, and I just set it for 420 the next year,
Yeah.
on a Facebook event. And then, so I got dumped, but that's fine.
Listen, there's
His
nothing wrong with
loss.
getting dumped. Listen, I will tell you, I used to be the biggest square with some of my exes. I feel like every time you end a relationship, you evolve.
Oh, for sure.
We're like Pokemon.
I'm
right?
like a fucking phoenix now.
Yes.
Anyway, so that never left my mind. I was like, I had Kirbycon in the back of my mind, and I was with Panther on a little lunch date, and we're talking about ideas for the next event, and I was like, we need an anime event. Oh, thank
you. Look at Mars is trying to make up for that last comment.
you. So I was like, I told him we need an anime event down here. And my friend doesn't watch anime, so he doesn't understand the need for that down here.
Yeah.
But I'm like, trust me, whoever's been going to cons as long as I have, and we're all fucking adults now, I don't want to go to an after party and shake my ass in front of a 16-year-old.
Yes.
Like, no, like I want to be able to dress however I want and be around other adults. Like, but anime.
Yeah,
anime themed.
Of course.
I want the perfect adult anime party.
Yes.
So we thought of Kirbycon. Well, I'm like, let's call it Kirbycon because I like alliteration.
Yeah.
It has a special meaning to me because it's something I've been wanting to do for my birthday.
Yeah.
And I really did not expect it to get as big as it did.
Bro, it was like I was there. It was wild. It was asshole to elbow, y'all. Like it was, and it was in 3 venues. Okay, it wasn't just in one spot. We had, so we're based out of South Florida, y'all. So you can look up these venues. But one venue was Revolution Live, which is a concert venue. There's a big stage, a pit, two levels, plenty of space. 2 packed in there. We had to also take over
Stache,
which is like a drinking den, more or less is what they call it. Again, 2 levels for that, motherfucker.
And we
Big
had
dance
a
floor.
Super Smash tournament on the 2nd floor, outside, on like above the backyard.
Yes, and so America's Backyard, which is where she's talking about. They used to call it the tequila bar up there, but again, yes, a second venue, a 2nd floor, 3rd venue, outdoors. Like, it was packed.
It was packed.
It was packed.
It was like shoulder to shoulder packed. And that was the event that was the most successful out of every event we've ever had at Revolution. And that's why Revolution was like, I don't know what you did, but I want this every other month.
Yes.
And that's where Yokai Nite came in.
Yes.
Because they were like, we want more anime events, like every other month. Whatever we did with Kirbycon, do a mini version of that, only in Stache stage. And I was tasked with the event because, again, my friend's like, I don't watch anime, so do the name, do the logo, do the Instagram, and I saw it as a challenge. I was like, if it doesn't exist down here yet, and I have the means to make it exist, like, might as well. And I don't even care if people start doing more anime events down here because I wanted that.
Yeah, and like a lot of people don't understand too, like when you're building a crowd, when you're building a network and building an event. Like, a lot of people just think, like, oh, this is a fun thing to do. Like, no, you have to find the people who are interested in what you're offering. You have to network, you have to share, you have to speak, you have to be, like, your most authentic self and, like, share that with everybody. And then hope that those like-minded people find you.
Yes.
Like, it's so difficult. Like, marketing is a big deal. Like,
it is. Like, there's so much that goes on behind the scenes. There's so much, like, venue drama or, like, there's so much drama that no one even thinks about, like by the age restriction, from, I don't know, from people who are a danger or like make people uncomfortable, having to 86 them.
And
like,
from the fucking venue's point of view, like, am I getting the door? Am I not getting the door? Are we doing ticket sales? Are we taking some of the bar? Like, we don't know. Like, it's like the events that you guys go to, there's so much work that goes into them. That's why we wanted to have this show, to go ahead and like spotlight the people who put it together, because it's not easy.
No,
it is not easy.
I'm already commissioning an artist for the next Yokai Nite flyer, even though Yokai Nite was just a few days ago.
Yeah.
I'm already on the next event. Like, okay, I need to start like planning the next event, hitting up DJs, hitting up vendors, planning the flyer. And I know my flyer, not to toot my own horn, but my flyers have been so good. From Kirbycon with the big anime boobs, and then Yokai Nite. Like, I just like to I like to add a little bit of sexy to the flyers because I want to accentuate the fact that it's like an adult thing. Like, you can dress slutty, you can feel safe. If somebody doesn't make you feel safe, we literally ban them from the event.
Yes.
Because like, we don't have time for that.
No.
Cosplay is not consent.
Safe, sane, consensual, y'all. If y'all in the fetish scene, you know those rules.
Exactly.
Safe, sane, consensual.
Like, do not touch people, even though they look hot as hell. You cannot touch them.
I know.
I want people to feel safe looking hot.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Well, listen, let's go ahead and cut to that footage. Let's have you guys experience Yokai like we did, guys. It was such a fucking fantastic night. Let's cut to the footage. Take it away. What's up, guys? Welcome to Ohhhhh Beehave. It's Kayla Bee, and guess what? I'm all dressed up and I've got nowhere to go. I don't know. Oh!
Yo, come to Yokai Nite right now.
Okay, coming. Bye, guys.
Beehave. Right here I've got Izzy.
Hi.
So I heard you have a business that's like on and popping on TikTok. So can you tell us more about that?
Yes, I do. Okay, so it's Burlesque shop. We sell like earrings and accessories and stuff like that. All like, not all anime inspired, but a lot anime inspired. And then some are just quirky. Like we got like Rubik's Cube earrings, stuff like that too.
Oh, nice. We love that. I'll probably get a pair because my ears are naked tonight. But listen, talking about animes, which one is your favorite? Like I don't have as much of a, I guess, knowledge, so to speak. Mine is very limited, but which one's your favorite? I know there's so many genres.
Oh my gosh, I'm so indecisive. I love romance animes. I think right now, I think everybody loves The Spy Family is one of my favorites right now. I've been reading it since like 2019, 2020. Like that got me through COVID.
So do you prefer reading it or do you prefer the animated version? Like, is the animated version living up to what you've read, or what do you think?
Oh yeah, oh my gosh. Reading it was great because like, you know, like that's just a story and like you're like learning about all these characters, and then seeing it animated in color is like, oh my gosh, it is so good. It's crazy. It's like, I can't even begin to describe it. When you've been reading it for so long and then you see it animated, it's completely different. It's very much the same, but like they add more to it in a good way, in a good way.
Guys, like you listen, if you do not live in Florida, you sure as shit missed out. Sorry to let you know. But what was your favorite part of the night, Kirby? Like, I know, like, being somebody who like organizes the events, it's very stressful, right? Because you're running around. Is this person here? Is that person there? Is this person doing that? Da da da. Like, but what was fun for you about it? What was exciting?
What was exciting was the crowd itself, specifically the conga line. I went on stage. I went on stage multiple times, and I was like, I've always wanted a conga line at one of my events, because every time I go to like an anime event from back in the day, there was always a conga line. There's one memory that doesn't leave my mind. I went to a con once, and this was like 2010. I went to an after party, and somebody just laid down on the floor, and someone else just laid down next to them. And next thing you know, there's a whole line of people just laying down on the floor while the music's going. And for some reason, it was a spiritual experience.
Wow.
I was like, we're all connected. We're all laying down. We're all not doing shit, but having the same, like, just like vibes.
What was the soundtrack? Was it like LMFAO? Like
it was most likely LMFAO or Psy.
I'm sexy and I know it, but everyone looking like sardines.
I'm sexy and I know.
Okay, that sounds very deep, and we're back with Mars because he has a very intoxifying question.
Ooh.
Where do you see Yokai Nite headed in 2023?
That's a good fucking question.
Well, a little birdie told me my next Yokai Nite is January 7th. 2023. That's what I'm currently working on right now and commissioning and hitting up DJs. You heard it here first. And you know what I see? I see a lot of events seeing what's going on and realizing that there is a demographic for anime.
Yes.
And I see them, I wouldn't say copying, I see them taking the opportunity to make something that also caters to that demographic.
Exploiting. That's the word you're looking for. Is
I see them being posers. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. I was like, you know what? If I'm one of the first ones to create a 21+ anime party down here, I hope people take on and also create their own adult events, because that's all I've been waiting for. I didn't care if I was the one that like fucking made one. Yeah. I just want that shit down here, because that's what we need down here. Like what is there for the adult anime people that were there for the yaoi paddles, that were there for the glomping, that were there for the fucking caramel dancing, that were there for the fucking pasting Inuyasha printouts on their binders in high school?
Where were they?
They're here. They're here at Yokai Nite.
Yes!
All right, so I gotta say something. I went to Yokai Nite. I enjoyed it a lot, but there was this woman that took advantage of me.
Oh my God.
Advantage of me and
Oh,
everybody
here we
else
go.
that was there. She was that
God,
blow
who
up
was
doll
it?
Susan. Tell us about her. Tell us about her.
Not the blow up doll, Susan.
Well,
Oh,
first
God.
of all,
Susan.
her name is Yumeko. No, I'm kidding. This is one of my waifus. I had two. I spent a lot of money on them because they're straight from Japan. And I like to throw them into the crowd. Oh my God, she's not decent right now. You could just blur that out.
Susan did not have a good time through customs. I can tell you that. She had a very hard time through customs.
Let's just say she's been put on poles. She's been thrown around in the crowd. She's been popped 2 times. She's been ran through.
Yeah.
But
Shit, poor.
but she's a fucking trooper. And
Whatever. She can take advantage of me anytime.
now I can make dare posts about this is how you look on drugs. That's fine. But it's okay. I want to buy 50 more. And not that many.
What if you had that be a theme? What if you did like a Susan night?
Ooh, Susan. Why is her name Susan?
Oh, waifu night. I don't know, because fucking Eddie said so. You could call it waifu night.
Waifu night. Yeah.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie.
That'd be fun.
Her hair color is just like Kayla Bee's. What's up?
Wow.
Oh, comparison.
It's almost a copy.
Oh my God, this is you.
Wait, are her eyes? Oh no, her eyes are pink. I do moisturize, y'all, and apparently Susan has not.
No. Susan has had very rough days. Very rough.
Oh my God.
But
So listen. Very awkward intro. We wanted to talk about the fact that you had went on social media on your account and crushed some eggs over having a certain amount of followers. What was that milestone? What was that milestone? How many followers was it, and why that?
okay. So I created the Instagram Yokai Nite as soon as Revolution was like, we want this. We
Yes.
want this every other month. So I'm like, okay. I made up the name, the logo, created the account. I've only had 3 events so far. The one that you went to recently
Yes.
was only my 3rd event.
Stop! Is it really?
I'm already at almost
I was
1,700
gonna
followers.
ask you. I was like, I think Yokai was like secret, and I didn't know about it because suddenly like Kirbycon was like this huge fucking thing.
Yeah,
Wow, you're only your 3rd?
that was my 3rd event. And we're already
I
at
am
almost...
Oh, and look at the battery die.
Oh no. So the fact that I even got 1,000 followers after 2 events was such a big deal to me, and I'm so grateful. And I did this with my, like, I like doing little personal, like, I'll do something crazy if you
Yep.
do this for me. And I
Yep.
made a story. I was like at 900 followers, and I was like, once we reach 1,000, I'm gonna sit on a carton of eggs.
Yeah.
And I said that on my personal account. And my friend Panther like saw that and started advertising
Okay,
that.
so you think he was trolling you? He was like, oh, well, Kirby said if this happens, that's going to happen. I just want to see if she's going to keep her word. You think it was like that with Panther? Like Panther's like, ha ha. And like all of your friends just started doing it like just to get you. You're not going to
Well.
sit on eggs.
I always keep my word.
See?
And I was gonna do it on my personal account, but since it was advertised so much, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna make a post on the Yokai Nite account.
Right.
And you know, people loved it. I had 2 comments of people saying, what the fuck am I looking at? Delete blog. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. Delete, block,
I don't need that
report.
negative energy. And yeah, I fucking sat on a carton
God,
of
is that
eggs.
you?
Let there be light. Yo, I feel. By the way, I feel the voice thing. It's right here.
Oh my God, no.
All the way to my leg. Anyway, yeah. So I
like-
sat on a carton of eggs.
So, like, is there another thing that's going to be, like, one-upping that? Like, if I get 10,000 followers, I'm going to blank?
If I get 2,000 followers, which I'm 300 away from, I'll give you free reign. What should I do?
Oh my God, Eddie! Did you hear
This is important.
Did you hear this? So, okay, Kirby said she's only 300 people away from 2,000, right?
Yes.
She's giving us free reign to like for her next thing. Like how this time she sat on eggs, we get to pick. What should it be?
They're ready.
Look. He already grabbed Mars. We like need a meeting of the minds to figure this out.
We have like 1,000 people in the audience, but Mars is the one to go to.
Yeah, no. He's the best. He's got the best energy.
We want to ask the audience members, like, what do you think that Kirby should do if she hits that number?
I think the ass and eggs were a good point to start with, but we need to 0 to 100 that and just go even further.
Yes.
And think of something hotter and something more attention drawing. But it's so hard when eggs are so good. So we have some brainstorming to do for sure.
So yeah, what I'm thinking, you got to go hentai, you got to go octopus. Yeah. It's got to be something so abnormal that your parents will be like, "What are you doing?"
Oh, so like,
yes,
it's okay. My parents are already like, "What am I doing?"
Mine too. Mine too. So listen. So like, what if we got like a balloon and we've attached a bunch of fucking like, those things you use at parties, woohoo, like the bazooka things. We can make that kind of like a hentai thing, but when you sit on it, almost like a whoopee cushion with those things attached. So when you sit on it, it's like a celebration.
Some advanced fucking
okay,
technology.
but I'll tell you this. So I am more comfortable in the fetish and kink scene. I can tell you that there are breathable gags that people have shoved those things into. So every time the fucking sub breathes, you could do something similar.
So I wear like a gimp suit and put a bunch.
No, it doesn't have to be gimp. It doesn't have to be gimp. It doesn't have to be gimp. It can absolutely be like anime-ish. It could be pastels. It could be lovely.
A pastel gimp suit. Okay.
Oh no! What if you dressed up like Snorlax and did it?
Oh shit.
Oh
my god.
And you just sat down on it, and then it went.
Wait, like so it's like a whoopee cushion? That
Almost
I sit
like
on?
a whoopee cushion, but
I thought I wear a gag suit and every time I
No.
breathe, those things go.
That would be funny as fuck. That is a little hentai itself, but no, we're not going to go that far. No, I'm not going to be held responsible for that on this show. No, we're going to have to come up with a gag for that. How funny would that be if you sat on something and then like all those streamer things? Can someone comment what the names of those things are? Because I don't know what it is.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but when you blowing it, I want to say streamer, but it's not a streamer.
It's like I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but like if you sit on it, it's like a celebratory thing. Like we made 2,000, and then it's like.
I was thinking, why don't we make a cake? We put a bunch of those streamer things on it, and why don't we get a balloon?
Yes.
It's too advanced.
Okay.
Let's get a balloon.
Okay.
Let's attach all those streamer things to the mouth part of the balloon,
Yes.
and then we decorate the balloon like a cake, so it looks like a cake, and we trick people. And I sit on it, and
then
it
you
pops.
don't have to bake it. You just fill it with whatever you want. Not helium because it'll float, but whatever kind of air you want. Cover it in frosting and sit on it. I think that's a good vibe.
That is a good vibe.
With funfetti frosting.
Funfetti frosting.
To make it extra spectacular.
And little candles that says 2,000 followers.
We got it. We got it.
Then the candle lights the helium on fire and it explodes on my ass. And I have to go to the hospital.
Oh my God. We're not insured here. So don't
No workers' comp.
No.
It's under the table.
Zero liability. No, that'd be fun. That would actually be super cute to do like a cake sitting almost kind of a thing.
I did that for my OnlyFans. I did that for the first 100.
Cake sitting's a
And it
big
went very
fucking
well.
deal.
And my landlord saw a giant cardboard with the imprint of an ass in the
wait.
garbage.
Oh, in the garbage? Oh my God. Why didn't you take a picture? You could have signed it and sold it.
I did take a picture. Oh, signed it and sold it? Oh shit, yeah, I should have framed that.
Missed opportunity.
Look, I was nobody back then.
Or did you have them contribute to the flavor of the cake?
Oh no, I just like literally baked a shitty cake.
Okay, so a marketing tip, engagement. Tell them, do you want a strawberry cake, a vanilla cake, a chocolate cake? More people comment, more engagement, more sight, more visibility.
Sell a slice for $50.
You could sell a slice for $50.
I step on the cake, sell that slice for $100 to the foot people. You know how it is.
Done deal. So listen, obviously, we like thinking about games. We like thinking about fun things to do. We have a game here on Ohhhhh Beehave. I wanted to call it Tuxedo Masked, but we don't have the top hat or the mask. We only have this Weasley little thing.
You know what? It's okay.
But
it's pink, so it's cute.
there you go. The premise of the game, what are we going to call it? What should we call this game?
I can't see. What am I touching?
It sounds too predatory.
I can't see, but I touch. That is the name of the game.
Voyeurism's delight? No, that's only if you watch. It has to be something where you're.
My voyeurism stuff got taken down on OnlyFans.
See, fuck. All right, we'll think of something.
Why
fun.
did they change their
Yeah, why?
How dare they change the
How
rules?
dare they? Okay, maybe let's call it Heroes versus Villains.
Heroes versus villains.
That could be a good one. Okay, so heroes versus villains. So the premise of the game, Mars is going to bring a pink box, in line with OnlyFans, pink box out onto the set. And you are going to have to put the blindfold on, and you're going to have to feel in the box.
Okay.
You're going to have to guess what item you're touching, pull out the single item, and then you're going to have to guess if it's a hero there or if it's a villain there.
Okay.
I think that's.
And what is it?
And what is it? And what is it? Like, yeah, you have to.
Oh shit.
So like, feel it and say it's a blank.
Are these
And
very-
on here is a bump, whether it's a villain or a hero.
Are these recognizable heroes and villains?
I mean, not to me, but for you,
Oh,
definitely.
Okay.
I would be fucked on this game, but no, I think for you it'll be relatively easy. All right, Mars, I invite you onto the set. Here we go. Yep.
I'll just take this out.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, here we go.
Oh my god, I ripped my eyelashes
No,
off.
not an eyelash.
I almost ripped my eyelashes off. Okay.
Okay, here we go. And then when you're done with the item, just pass it to me and I'll put it on the desk and we can see how you did.
This is the item?
Yes, first item. What do you think it is? What is it?
This is like some kind of action figure.
Okay. Do you think it's a hero or do you think it's a villain?
Yo, I can't feel its face.
Oh, man.
Where is it? Is this a face? It's hurting me. This is a villain.
Okay.
This is a villain because it's pointy.
Okay. All right. I'll take it from you. All right.
If you're pointy, you're evil.
Next item.
If you hurt me, you're evil.
Also, we
Oh,
never
God.
told you how many are in here, so it could be a million. It could be 12. It could be 1.
Okay.
It's obviously not 1.
What is this? Okay.
Okay. What is it? This guy's. What do you think it is?
We believe in you, Kirby.
I love the analysis.
She is
I am
really getting
analyzing.
into it.
This is the only part that's like can move. So what is this? A foot or something?
Who knows?
This is like a foot.
I mean, but what is it that you're holding?
This has wings. Whatever it is has wings.
Okay. Okay.
So hero or villain?
Usually villains have wings because I think of Ryuk from Death Note. But let me hold on. Let me keep thinking. But it has a little soft spot. I don't know what this is, but it's soft. So this is a hero.
Okay, hero. All right, next one. Next one.
Okay. Oh, books?
Oh, what is it? You think it's a book?
No.
What could it be?
Oh, this is a VHS.
Oh, and
Okay.
a VHS of a hero.
Hold on, let me do this, and I will know. let me just watch the movie by doing this.
So what
real
I'm
quick.
hearing is we have to penetrate.
This is like an ID test.
Is this one of those McDonald's Ronald McDonald's videos? He's a hero.
Hero. Okay.
A book. Okay, I can't read anything. Let me. There's no braille.
I mean, maybe.
Okay, let me smell it.
Smell it.
All the senses have to be involved in this game. It's very, very. Oh.
It's a hero book.
Oh.
That's all I gotta say. It tastes clean. Okay, this is some form of CD. This is a video game. No, either a video game or a soundtrack. No, it's a soundtrack because it has this. And this is what they usually use to like show album names and stuff. Is this an anime?
That's my phone. Again, with the professionalism.
Is this like an anime CD?
I'll be so proud of you.
It might be.
You would be? So that means it's not. So I guess this is like an anime. Hold on. If I do this, I'll see the movie.
It's a cheeseburger.
It's a McDouble.
It's a McDouble.
All right, hero, because they only make CDs of heroes.
Wow.
Is that it? Is that
All
it?
right, that's it. That's it.
Am I
All right,
right?
Kirby, let's take a look at how you did. Listen, not for nothing, I'm fucking pretty impressed.
Oh, am I right? Am I right?
So, you guessed hero for this one. It was a hero.
Okay, yes.
See, PlayStation game. You said it was a soundtrack. Almost.
I was like, you know what?
So close. So close. It's a play. You said video game. First you said.
I was like, this is either a soundtrack or a game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Very good, Kirby. This one, you said hero.
It's backwards. It's
Berserk! Of course.
Goddamn my American
I
ass.
smelled it. I tasted it. I knew that this was a hero thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hero.
Kayla is not used to the
I'm
left to the
not,
right or
bro.
the right to the left.
Listen, my ignorant ass. This is an educational series for me.
What the fuck is it?
I believe you said hero for that one. Am I right? Yeah. Hero. You said hero.
So what does hentai constitute as? I say hentai.
Hero.
Hentai's a hero because
Yeah.
hentai saved my life.
Well, there you go.
It is
Done.
okay. It is La Blue Girl. La Blue Girl's from the '90s, and she was one of the one of the first hentais available in America.
Really?
Oh,
I did
so-
not know that.
Is
And
that
Lady
why you
Blue-
told me it was a hero, Eddie?
And Lady Blue is a hero, or at least to my eyes.
Sorry, I only watched 3D Ogre Gangbang Monster Compilation Part 5.
So listen, this one though, you didn't tell me what it was. I asked twice. But you were
No,
so
I
feeling
was like, I think it's a hero only because of this part.
you said villain.
Wait, did I?
You said villain on that part.
Oh shit! Really? Even
A
when
villain with
even,
wings.
Even when I did this?
Yes, because you said villains have wings,
Oh
and you
shit!
thought
And this
that
is
was
not
a
a wing. Wow, she has big boobs.
She does.
Are you sure she's a villain?
Eddie?
That is Mai from Fatal Fury, and she is a hero. And I accidentally dropped her like 2 days ago, and her hair busted off, and you see that little ribbon thing that's like on her waist? It should be another one on the other side. My cousin gave me that, and I apologize, cousin. Love you, Jonathan. But she is a hero.
Oh, so
This
she
is
was
good.
fucking
This is high
modified.
quality.
That was a trick, is what I hear. A trick.
Yeah, she is missing some pieces.
Now this one, obviously you said was an action figure, and you also said it was a villain, which is correct,
Who the fuck is this?
Eddie.
He looks like a villain. Wait, what
Listen.
camera do I face it at? What the fuck? Look at his eyes.
Full villain.
All right, so I ran out of
Evil.
So this was the last thing I had to grab because I had to get over here before you came here, Kirby. So I
It really is
grabbed
a
this
matter
one.
of time.
This is not an anime. It is
is a
from the He-Man universe. His name is Stinker, and he is a villain. Now, a fun fact about Stinker is that basically he was put in some kind of product that made him stink back in the 80s, just so you could
Wow.
smell like a skunk. So when you open that toy,
But look at his ears.
yeah.
How
Well, you-
can somebody with those ears be a villain?
Yeah. But the great part is that he would smell. So give it a whiff. Does he still smell? It's been about 40 years.
Only 40 years.
No, he doesn't smell.
Yeah, Stinker can't stand up straight. I think someone offered Stinker the same shots we took earlier.
I love him. He's Pepe Le Pew, but anime fucking badass version.
Yeah,
Yes.
he stands up like how I do after Yokai Night.
Fair.
You can't.
Fair point. All right, well, I mean, that's all that we had really for the show. All the questions, all the commentary, all the foolishness. So Kirby, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank
I really
you.
appreciate it. Thank you for the cool outfit. Eddie, thank you for being a fucking disruptive mess. Just kidding. He's not. Mars, come on in here.
Wait, is this my drink?
Yes, go.
All right, one more to being young and hot.
Listen.
Oh wait, I never even showed her.
Poor Susan.
Yeah.
Did I?
Susan!
I did. Sorry, I'm a little bit
Listen.
tipsy.
Cheers, everyone. Thank you so much. Another successful episode of Oh Behave. Join us for the next one.
Thanks
Thank
for
you, guys.
watching.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.